Welcome and thank you for joining us for the Behind Enemy Lines podcast on IAXISRADIO. Hold on to your seats and enjoy the podcast. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notifications button for future shows. IAXISRADIO, the future of radio and podcast, no limit.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Hello, it's me CEO. Now let's get behind enemy lines with WIZZ and Gatekeeper on IAXISRADIO.
I love you without falling flat. More flowers and cards, you got a ton of that. More trips off the coast, maybe with a toast. You see I'm putting in time, really need a vote. Head full of these words, only one to quote. I choose you over the gold, that's an end quote. What I don't say, I attempt to show. On a journey through night, I'm guided by your glow. So best when you check yes over no. Have a question how I'm feeling, ain't no letting go. Center of my world, you a living pearl. Say it to the world, like I do to you. When I can't find the words, it be getting tough. You put a hold on the time when I get a touch. Get your mind out the gutter, I don't mean that. On this page I write facts and I know that.
It's been a while since I told you I love you. And it's been a while since I made up for all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy and you sticking with me is something that I don't wanna forget. Knowing, girl, I'm gonna show you how much I love you, how much I need you. I want you to know that I appreciate you sometimes. I don't know how to say it.
Yes, back in full effect. 1 2 1 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I am the Gatekeeper. This is my partner in crime, WIZZ.
This is WIZZ.
And if you don't know where you at, this is Behind Enemy Lines, ladies and gentlemen. Every other Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. We're on IAXISRADIO.com, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're going to get this out the way right now. WIZZ, where can they find us at?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, 365 Live, Twitch, IAXISRADIO.com, baby.
And ladies and gentlemen, I need you to do this right now. I need you to tag somebody, share this right now.
Right.
We got the Bears for a reason. You see the do-rag for a reason. You see the Scully for a reason. What up, Buffalo Dawn in the building? We see you. I need you to tag somebody and tell them that we live right here, right now, and they might want to tune into this. What is Behind the Enemy Lines? Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. So ladies, we don't, all right? Come on up, talk to us. We got a lot of things that we got to iron out today, all right? And we got a fun-filled show for y'all. So I need everybody to tag somebody, share the live. What they call it, the poke on TikTok. You got to poke them on TikTok. Get them on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Get them on Instagram. Anything.
Go down
Listen,
on TikTok.
Alexa, what's the other one? Siri. We on all that, ladies and gentlemen. And please check us out on the radio station as well, okay? 365 Live, okay? In the TuneIn app. Live music, ladies and gentlemen. So don't say that, man, Al had me in here jamming a minute ago. We was doing a little mix, got the mix going.
That's right.
to
We
get
go
you
down
through
here. It
your
goes
week,
down.
man. To get you through your
It's a
week.
station, baby.
Tune into us. We got what you need, and we got a lot of things coming up
That's
in
right.
2025. So for y'all that don't know, this is how the show goes, all right?
Mm-hmm.
BHLFamily52 is the email if you want to reach out to us to be on the show as a guest, all right?
Mm-hmm.
To be on the show as a co-host, to be on the show, you know what I'm saying? To show love. We have those opportunities, all right? It's 2025. Yes, I want you to take a look at the jersey. I want you to take a look at the watch. I want you to focus in. You know why? I'm supporting Saquon in his journey to 2000, all right? I was a part of that, okay? When I came in, I had the baby picture with the Rodney Hampton jersey when I was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a real fan of the athlete, this ain't got nothing to do with New York, Philly.
Nah,
I'm not rocking a Philly jersey. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm from New York. I can't do it. Just certain things we can't do. But I will say I am proud of that young man for what he was able to show this year. And I'm pissed off that he didn't get the record as a running back myself. That is something that has sat for 40 years, Wiz.
He gonna
40
get it
years.
Next year. He gonna get it next year.
I hope he does get next year. I hope he does get another chance because I may not get another opportunity to see it in my lifetime. I mean, Eric Dickerson, when he did, I was about 4 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So to be in that limelight, so when you see the jersey, yes, I'm here for all the smoke, all the hate. You know what I'm saying? I never throw away none of my jerseys from the running backs when they leave. So my Tyrone Wheatley, I wish I could find him. My Rodney Hampton, I wanted a Charles Wade at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, I was a real running back as a player, and I always support the running backs. So I'm happy for the running backs and to see what they're doing today. So.
But you got a record in Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? Another time. You know what I mean? But welcome to 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And this is our first show, 2025.
That's right.
And we moving forward. So like I said, Behind the Enemy Lines podcast where we're going to talk about relationships. Yeah. Don't get caught up in the jerseys. Don't get caught up in the paraphernalia, Dallas, New York. I mean, we can't stand each other. But for the next 2 hours, we going to get along because we got more in common as men trying to move the culture of men. You know what I'm saying? Can I say that, Wiz? Can we say it like that?
Yes.
We want to grow the culture of men through conversation, good feedback. That's why we live. When y'all in the chat, y'all can type whatever y'all want in the chat. If y'all agree or disagree with us, it's fine with us. Wiz, if they want to call in, we got a number too. All right, the number will be live at about 5:20, okay? 347-708-0216. You know what I'm saying? You got to take my word for it. If you're not typing fast enough or we not reading fast enough, call us, man. Get on the phone
Or look at
line.
the ticker under the,
you know what I'm saying?
under
Yeah,
us.
Al keeps it running, so y'all see the ticker at all times, all right? 347-708-0216. And we're going to start a little trouble for the 2025. We
Yes,
coming
we are.
right in. Shout out to Aunt Diggity in the building. Always appreciate everything you're doing.
What
you know
up,
I'm saying?
Ed?
Fantastic and only getting better. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go and support him.
Yes.
Very, very important part to what we do here Behind the Enemy Lines at IAXISRADIO. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got some hot topics that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Straight off the printing press, all right? Is it okay? Is it okay to have prepaid? We're going to get there in a minute. It's okay if we have prepaid. We're going to get there in a minute. Then I said, why not? We went from prepaid to paper trail. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get there, Wiz. I want y'all to take these concepts and ask yourself, what could they be talking about? Paper trail. And we ain't talking about T.I. album. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil T.I. We ain't talking about his album. You know what I'm saying? Prepaid. Only improving. I'm going to get it right eventually, Aunt Diggity. Fantastic and only improving. Make sure y'all go support him, follow the brand. Matter of fact, Aunt Diggity, while you on there, put in the link so they can follow you. Shout out also to 250 The Greatest. Make sure y'all go follow him and get some of that apparel. You know what I'm saying? So, those two topics we going to start with, right, Wiz? And then we got a third one, which opens up in the wild card. And the wild card is a time where, you know, we might want to switch gears. And we open that up to you, too, as they say, yo, why y'all never got more than 2 people up there? And then when y'all do, it feels like it's us. No, it's all of us. It's the community. So with the wild card, y'all can continue to talk about what we talking about, or y'all can put a different topic out there that y'all want to talk about. So if you want to talk about the wild card game, throw it in there. We might touch on that. If you want to talk about what's going on with Trump, he's in office now. It's happening. We could touch on that. If you want to talk about, you know, the price
LA,
congestion
or
thing.
LA fire.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, the LA fires is crazy.
Yeah.
We will get to that.
And the
You
price
can do
congestion is
that.
crazy.
Yeah, we could do that in the wild card segment. And the wild card happens around 6:15, so be in tune for that. So we're going to open up with the topics, then we're going to switch to the wild card. If you want to call in to give a wild card, you can do that as well. But if you don't, we got one for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And it's real simple. Do we really? You know what I'm saying? Do we really? I'm going to just leave it at do we really? And I'm talking about men and female. Do we really? And I'm going to leave the blank because they got to stick around, Wiz. They got to stick around.
Really?
So after the wild card, ladies and gentlemen, we shift right into what we call a pressure check. And the pressure check happens around 6:30 or so. And that's when we randomly call some of our friends in the Rolodex. And, you know, I still use the word Rolodex. Palm Pilot. What else they call it back in the days? Black Book?
Yeah, Black Book.
What they used to call it?
Yeah, all that.
You know what I'm saying? Because now
Yellow
they just be
Book.
on their phone. It's just
Yellow
contacts.
Book, all that.
I think, you know what, for the phone app, they should have a little special name for it than just regular old contacts. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Hey, Al, we got to bring that up only on IAXIS Radio. You know what I'm saying? You got to copyright that, Al, so we can create an app or something. You change the name of your contacts and call it
Yeah.
something like the Black Book or something.
The Black
You know what I'm
Book.
saying? Whatever the case may be. But we do that during the pressure check, and we got a couple different names that we might just reach out to get their opinion. Because sometimes the folks be scared, Wiz. They be scared to say what they want to say. They create all these names on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And then when it comes time when you can say what you want to say and stand on business, because everybody want to stand on business now.
Yup. Everybody
Want to stand on
wants to stand on
business. But when you bring in real topics, you know what I'm saying? Gossip, everybody's there for the gossip. But when we start bringing real business, as Wiz will say, stuff that might get you on the couch, they get real quiet. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do in the pressure check, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's around 6:30. And then after the pressure check, we got what y'all all came for. You see him on the table. Chucky's Cut, ladies and gentlemen. That's our independent artist segment where you guys can reach out to us to be on that segment. And we're making history today. We're making history today. Not only is it the first show of 2025, shout out to Tug of War, they in the building. Peace, Kings. King of Paddles in the building. This particular artist that sent in this music is a loyal follower of Behind the Enemy Lines since we started with.
That's dope.
Not from New York, and literally just started their music career about 3 weeks ago. And they got the cojones to say, you know what? I like what they're doing at Behind the Enemy Lines. My first song ever. I'm going to send it in to them. And I said, you know what? We going to put it out there for the people. And they say, yo, you for real? Why you testing us like we don't say what we do and we do what we say, Wiz? Why they testing us? What do? We turn strangers into family.
Yeah.
That's what we do. So why you going to even...
And you know what? 78, baby.
78, baby.
78.
Ain't going.
We
Ain't going. We ain't going nowhere. So I was like, we since when we been friends, Wiz?
We ain't friends.
If you send in your music and you reach out to us and do the things you're supposed to do, MP3 formatted, we're going to put it out there for the people.
We support.
Now, it's not up to just me. It's not up to just Wiz. It's not up to Al. And every once in a while, we might have the mad composer come in and break it down and see if it's worthwhile to help you. Not us. Help you. Okay? But our goal is for the folks that's tuned in to vote to keep or kill the track. And you go to crowd.live, to vote to keep or kill. And we have the code, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have it on the screen in just a minute. So where you can get to go vote. And it's T as in turtle, U as in umbrella, Q as in cute. Boy, they cute out here nowadays, them Cowboys. They cute. And D as in dog, D as in dog. I had to. You asked for it, Wiz, so I gave it to you. T-U-Q.
D is the feet for the Giants.
D, you know what I'm saying? We know about them double D's, you know what I'm saying? So make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. You get to vote to keep a killer track, and like I said, in 2025, me and Wiz gonna really put our foot to the pedal to get what we want to get done, so we can be open another opportunity for artists to be heard and seen, ladies and gentlemen. So while we here, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take a second to thank our sponsors. As you can see it on the table, Voice to Life Tea. Make sure y'all go and get some of that. Vocals by Janelle. By Jamel, I apologize. Vocals by Jamel. Al, make sure you put the link up there so they can go and get that. It's good for singing, all right? It's good for arguing. It's good for keeping you warm in this nice Jack Frost winter, all right? Voice to Life Tea, okay? If you're a vocalist, if you're a voiceover person, if you just talk a lot at your job, go ahead and get you some of that, all right? Voice to Life Tea is a great brand, great person, black-owned, supported, and that's what we pushing to do more, at least me personally. In 2025, I'm looking to support black-owned businesses. They talk about it all the time, how, you know, as us, as brown people, don't support each other. So when we giving y'all the opportunity, go ahead and do that. And if the product ain't right, we dare you. I dare them. I dare somebody to test out this tea and then make a video and tell us that it ain't what it is. I dare you.
We stand on business right now.
I'm standing on business, Al. 2025, Al. I'm standing on business, Al. Voice to Life Tea. I will personally donate you your money back. If you get on here or send us a video and tell us what you ain't like about it, I'll personally donate one donation at a time. No, one donation at a time. One donation at a time. We'll donate it back. All right, Voice of Life to you, okay? And make sure you tune in later. And like I said, Power for the Hour, you know what I'm saying? Also, movie that I was in, shout out to D Chorus. He's one of our sponsors today, and I was blessed to go to the Kwanzaa Film Festival, you know what I'm saying, last show. And wow, did I learn a lot? Did I experience a lot? And I would like to say to all people, you know what I'm saying, that got movies coming out and films that you're trying to do, and even the young people, I would like to say that's one thing I would like to see, more young people going out to these events, because I watch movies, small movie clips for about 5 to 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Great setup. They had it at the Scientology building in Harlem, which was a very nice building. I learned more than I didn't know about Scientology as well, so I would like to go back there and revisit and speak to the gentleman that was showing me around and giving me the breakdown of what Scientology really is. But their whole setup for the Kwanzaa movie festival was dope. The movie guys, I don't want to just say producers. I'll say producers. Yeah. The movie producers that was there was dope. There was a lot of learning going on, from Black history movies to films of people doing work with adults with disabilities, to the action movies that I was a part of. So it was a large range of information in different movies that, you know, I would like to see make it to bigger places. You know, it was a lot of history being thrown around, and I learned a lot about libation too, you know what I'm saying, as well. So I'm going to get more focused in learning more. That's my goal for 2025, is to not just know the surface about something, to dig a little bit deeper and learn about it. You know what I mean? So to see myself on camera, I'll tell you a funny story. Yeah, I dropped the ball, man. I dropped the ball.
How you dropped the ball?
Because, you know, when I go out, I get so engulfed in Behind the Enemy Lines, IAXISRADIO, and what we do here. Sometimes I forget the other stuff that I'm a part of, right? Yeah. So I'm going around, I'm getting numbers, I'm getting cards, I'm talking to people, and me and one young lady's talking about getting her on the show and things of that nature. And she says, well, and she was a brown young lady, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sandy Sola. She said, hello, everybody, Happy New Year. Brown, beautiful young lady. Her husband was there, and he worked in the Scientology building as well. So he's breaking down information. I'm like, oh, I would love to have you on the show. And she's like, oh, well, she's a singer as well. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's dope. She opens her mouth to talk, and this British accent came out that was just so smooth. The British accent was so smooth. So, you know how they tell you don't judge a book by its cover? Because I just didn't see the accent coming. So it tripped me up. So as I'm talking about IAXISRADIO Behind the Enemy Lines, she like, but aren't you the actor? And the way she said it, yeah, the actor. Al Wiz, you know what I did?
You froze.
I said no.
You froze.
I forgot I was even in the movie. So when she comes here and I talk back to her, I got a podcast, because I was so much into, you know, podcast mode that I forgot that I was in one of the films.
And they showed you in the clip too. It's probably like,
I know she probably went home like, this boy ain't got it all together.
This bloody guy doesn't know that he's in the movie.
I was in the movie. So shout out to D Chorus, you know what I'm saying? Power for the Hour, you know what I'm saying? The movie's out, and he's working on getting it to another service and system so it can be out to the public. So we're going to show y'all a couple clips from that. And then before we get into our topics, you know what? I might do this first. Before we even get to the clip, because I was going back and forth. You know, my last show that I was here before y'all was here, me and Al, we were talking about songs that could have made you a simp, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Your mama played it for you, your grandmama, you know what I'm saying? Even your punk daddy, you know what I'm saying? If he was coming in there and wasn't doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he played the wrong music around you, could you have made you a simp? Did it have simp tendencies, right? Show was so good, Al talked about it. It's going to be a part 2 at some point.
It got to be a part 2.
WIZZ, music ain't been the same for me since, though, man. Powerful Hour was amazing. Shout out to Tucker Ward, he got to see it. And this was my first time seeing it, so like I said, I forgot that I was in the movie. I was such a fan, but I forgot, man. I dropped the ball on that. So
You fumbled.
I fumbled, but I scooped it back up. I landed on the ball because I got the interview, so I scooped it back up.
giant-
My focus was my focus.
The giant.
Don't talk about 2,000 yards. 2,000 yards, Mr. 2K. Say
No.
Mr. 2K. All right, that's all you gotta say, Mr. 2K.
No, he's not there.
Mr. 2K.
He's not
when you
there
say
no
his
more.
name, we was a part of that. And this is also for the Giants to realize, don't make the wrong decision about not making the right pick. This was the right pick. You know what I'm saying? So when we get into this draft in April, don't do it. Don't you go and get Ewers. I'm telling you, don't have me go off. You know what? Let me stay on topic. All right, stay on topic.
Stay on time.
I even want the Heisman Trophy winner or Shador. That's it. I don't want to talk about nothing else. But that last episode, we talked about songs that could have made you a simp. And music ain't been the same for me, ladies and gentlemen. I was rocking in the car at work, and I heard another song, and I had to send it in the Al. And I had to get y'all opinion and my opinion, too. And we're going to play this song, and then we're going to look into the clips, and I need y'all to answer the question, honestly, before we hop into our topics, ladies and gentlemen. Is this a simp song? You know what I'm saying? Did it put some simp tendencies into you? Did your parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents play this so much that it took you down a notch from being the king you really are? You know what I'm saying? Heavy is the crown of the king. So we're going to play the song, and then we're going to go to, I ain't even going to tell them the name. I just want y'all to hear it organically like me, and then we're going to get into it.
Okay.
All right? Then we're going to have a roll of, you know what I'm saying, the Kwanzaa Film Festival. And I hope to get the head lady that I met, and I talked to her. I'm not going to bring her name up right now because we're still in talks. I want to get her down here to talk about the Kwanzaa Film Festival and really put it out there so more people could be in those seats. And it was a real nice situation. They fed us. We was hydrated. We was comfortable. All the movies was really good. And I'm not just saying that just because I was there. I was some surprises in the building, you know what I'm saying? And I got footage, so I didn't send it this show because I want to reach out to the directors and make sure it was okay to share their information because I didn't know that. I went there as a fan, so I was recording a lot of stuff, and then somebody pulled me to the side and like, hey, man, you should be recording people stuff and sharing. I'm like, man, I'm a journalist, you know?
That's right. You got to let them know.
How we going to get it out if I don't share it? But I'm going to go through the proper channels. So, Al, we're going to spin the first song, and I want y'all to answer in the chat as well. Is this a simp song? Did it hurt your prince? Did it bring down your king? And then we're going to roll into the footage from the Kwanzaa Film Festival. Shout out to D-Chorus again. You can find them on Instagram. And then we're going to get into our topics. The first one is going to be prepaid. We're going to get into that. Behind the Enemy Lines, IAXISRADIO, 5 to 7 p.m. Tag somebody. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Let's do it.
Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. People go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do to do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to know Cladwell. I don't even know what year this came out with.
I don't know.
Al, you know what year this came out? I need to know, ladies and gentlemen. Simp or no simp? I want the truth, ladies and gentlemen. 1978, so that's even before I came in the world. So 2 years before I came into the world, I was already being programmed to be a little soft.
Whoa.
Shout out to Lady D.
What up,
She's
Lady
in the
D?
building. You know what it is. Good to hear you. Simp or no simp, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to answer. Put your words in the quote. Go ahead, put it in the chat, and we need to know. So as I want y'all to think about that as we roll through these clips, and then I'm gonna ask Wiz when we come back. He said, "Well, this generation would consider this a simp song." I'm still tripping that the guy is white. When I grew up thinking he was brown like me, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was brown too, baby. Hey, Wiz, a lot of people got away with a lot of stuff back in your time coming up because y'all didn't have a lot of TV. Y'all was coming right off of what the 8-DAP, then y'all went to what, cassette. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of folks got it. Was a lot of guys, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's when music meant something. But did it mean something, Lady D? Or did it knock the man down to another, notch lower that made it a little less controversial for the women to deal with? But Al, let's roll into the Kwanzaa Film Festival stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ask, simp or no simp? We want to know, is that the type of music that would make your man a simp or would make him more home loving for you? Can we say that, Wiz?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you do.
What you do? He said, and I quote, "You made me do what I would not do for love." So is that simp tendency or is that change? She said, "Not really." I thank you, Lady D. I thank you, Lady D.
It is.
Thank you.
I think
You think it is? I don't want you to answer it. I want the people to get on late.
I just had
You gonna get him in a minute.
Okay.
Calm down, Cujo.
Okay.
Calm down, Cujo. Don't get him yet. Easy, Cujo.
I'm crying, man.
Kwanzaa Film Festival. You got the power for an hour. Let's roll some of the film.
All right, let's go.
What's good, y'all? It's the gatekeeper behind the enemy lines. IAXISRADio. We just stepped into the Kwanzaa Music Festival. We're about to go in. We're going to talk to the director real quick. Ask him how he feels about what's going on and what he expects today. Dominic.
What's going on? How everybody doing? Behind IAXISRADio. We going in, we're going to see the film, we're going to do some workshops, we're going to, see other people film, and just feel good to be a part of the festival and get to showcase my work to outside of my peers.
Okay, cool. What's the name of your film again?
You Got the Power for an Hour, behind the book, The True Success Story of an Underachiever. Get it on Lulu, LULUpublishing.com. We in the building.
All right, let's do what the young kid said. Let's check the drip. Check the drip.
Oh, we back. I had some little pictures too. Did they come through, Al? Yeah. All right, so we can show those pictures as well. There was another little video. I don't know if I said that. I probably had a problem, but I did a little tour of the Scientology building. But it was really nice how they had it set up. So for all the people, like I said, next year when Kwanzaa roll around, I think y'all gotta really go out there and watch some of these new up-and-coming movies. There's a lot of authors there. There was a lot of people from all over. So D.C. was in the building. Virginia was in the building. Like, these were producers from Virginia that had their films out there. And one guy particularly, he worked with Mary J. Blige. I don't know his name off the top of the head, so I'm not going to bring up his name. But he was in some of the videos doing. He showed one of his films that he had coming up. That I think Mary did the soundtrack for, or she was even in it. But I'll get more details for that. Bring back that type of music. I want to feel something besides depression in the music. So, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We can, if y'all want. And we got a couple photos, so we're going to share these photos real quick, and then we're going to go into our topic. Please share the live, ladies and gentlemen, behind the enemy lines. Let's do it. Yeah, it was a real nice setup. Like I said, when you came in, they had different panels for different times. So all those people that was up there, that's the young man that got the movie by Mary J. Blige, or she's even in it, or the part where he worked with her. It was no empty seats in the room, and they rotate to different places throughout their festival. So I think this was the third stop that they had. Like I said, the Scientology building was really nice. That was a nice little mural, you know what I'm saying? And it's right off of 125th Street. So it was really nice, you know what I'm saying? Like when you came into the room, they had these shutters closed, and it opens up for when the movies need to roll. So you know,
nice.
The MCs was really nice too. They had some real nice MCs. Like I said, they all the films were really good. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. I learned something from all the films. They had like Harriet Tubman type films. They had real black type films. They had one with a young lady. She was talking about her history in Virginia and where they was from and how they fought off the KKK. Like it was a lot of knowledge being thrown around there. So, you know, I hope to have each and every one of them a part of Behind the Enemy Lines at some point in time. And thank you again for D-Course for having me in the building. Oh, snap. Okay, Al, I'm going to resend you one clip. The one part I meant to come through didn't come through. The part when I'm actually in the movie.
Why you didn't send it?
I sent it through. I thought I sent it through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to resend that right now, Al. But in between that, simp or no simp, you can talk about how you feel about what Lady D says. She says it's not a simp song.
It is a symptom because if a man wouldn't do, he's telling you what I would not do. I do for love. I'm saying he's doing it because the heart. I'm saying, but if it wasn't, he wouldn't do it. And what if the woman doesn't love you? What you doing it for?
What if the woman doesn't love you? Was it worth it? And like I said, one of the things that got me, and like now I'm really going back and actually listening to the words of the song. My friends asking what is wrong with me.
That's the main
Because I'm
question.
in
You're
a daze.
tripping.
I'm
tripping.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking, man.
If you ain't been in a relationship where you felt pain like that,
And your boys are telling you, yo, dude, snap out of it.
I've been in there. Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there.
Have you been there? So, was it the simp music that made you like that, or was it the connection of the relationship?
Listen, it's the connection of the relationship. You wanting it more. Mm-hmm. You want it. You know, if some of us, you know, how we mess up, you know, we trying to get back. You know what I'm saying? Just
Well,
like
what if you wasn't the one that messed up? It's always we messed up. What if we wasn't the messed up?
But
What if the shoe was on the other foot?
But what about Jodeci, my brother?
Well, we ain't get to Jodeci.
he
Like I
said-
said, we gonna get to.
When he said
we
it was
gonna
an
get to.
hour and you've been gone, that's too long. So come back home. And he begging. He like, baby, I'm begging. He's telling you, baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging. Yes,
That's why I said
that's definitely a simp. That like yo.
that's a simp
And
song.
we were singing that.
Yeah, I was. You know what I'm saying? What you won't do,
Yeah.
do for love.
And he telling you, he asking you. You know what I'm saying? My friends wondering
What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? But I'm in a daze.
Because your boys will tell you, yo, dude, man.
But they could be hating on the situation, ladies and gentlemen. They
Is
could be hating on the situation.
or they trying to knock you back to reality. Because a lot of times your boys might. I'm saying, the only boys that would hate if they don't have what you had. Some boys is who if they got women at home and like they gonna tell you like, dog, man, come on, she not, don't do this.
You know, I thought, don't do this.
I'm saying if you like your boy been single, he couldn't find a stable relationship and
And King of Paddles, for a change, he's trying to play both sides of the rope. He think it's both. It can't be no both. It can't be no both. It either it is or it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta ask the boys, Big Al, what you think?
Oh, he's still setting up. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not the full topic for today. So as Al sets up, and y'all can put it in the chat
just wanted to
if y'all
message you.
believe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could with such a good show and so much more music we gotta learn from. You know what I'm saying? While Al gets set up, our first topic for today.
Uh-huh.
Prepaid. Prepay. And I want to go back to a time, you know what I'm saying? Because remember back in the days when I think Boost Mobile was one of the first systems that used to do the prepaid situation, right? You could cop a phone, even when they had the bleep, right? So you can have a brand new phone with no service because you didn't what? Prepay. But you can still have some service because if someone else had to bleep, you can still bleep them. And you didn't need to have to pay for that, right?
Nope.
So
Yeah,
it made me
extra
think.
minutes.
It made me think. You know what I'm saying? As we talk about the prepaid situation, brand new sexy phone that you can't use. And then when you sent me the topic for prepaid, and it says like this, prepaid. Should a man have to prepay for things before having a date? Should a man have to prepay for things before you have a date? Not a date after you already have a relationship. Not a date after y'all been talking for a while. We talking about straight out the gate. You know what I'm saying? You got, can you pay my bills? Pay my telephone bill?
Get my nails
pay
done, my hair done.
Hair done.
You know what I'm saying? Buy me my outfit for. Come on.
Come on.
Come
Wiz, tell them how we got there. Shout out to Vocals by Jamel in the building. Wiz, tell them how we got there. This is story time with Wiz, ladies and gentlemen. Because he brought this topic up, and I said, you know what, Wiz? I'm going to do it for the culture. 2025, we putting people on the couch earlier. Go ahead, Wiz. Tell them about the video you saw, how we got here.
There's a video, right? We don't have it here, right?
No, we don't got the video.
The video of a girl, right? A young lady who was telling the guy, well, if you want to take me out, you gotta give me $100 and something for my nails. You gotta buy me my shoes. I gotta get my hair done. And he was saying all this before they go on the date. If you want me to go out with you, you have to get this done for me. Yeah, ladies have bumped your head. That's like a dude saying, "Hey, let me come over to spend the night with you before we go out, and I'll take you out tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? He's sampling what you got. And that's crazy.
And what made it worse, because see, this is the part Wiz is leaving out. As she's in the video, her nails ain't even done. Homeboy's like, hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. We're not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Big Al and Gentleman Business for 2025. Yes, thank you, Miss Sanchez.
Yes.
They on the phone. So imagine this on the phone. So like I said, you got this fly prepaid phone, and then you realize the person you trying to reach ain't got a bleep. So you got to get that card to get those minutes to talk to him. So Shorty is trying to put him on the same prepaid plan. Like, hold on. They've never been on a date.
Nope.
At all. They're not in a relationship at all. This is as we would say, the free trial period.
Yeah.
This is the free trial period, ladies and gentlemen. So the part that broke my heart,
subscription.
The subscription. I can't even get 7 days.
I'm like, wait.
7 whole days. Now is that a simp song? Tony Braxton? Without a word from you.
She got played.
She got played? But is that a simp song for the women? Oh, we get back to it another time. We get back to it another time. So go ahead, Al.
Yeah, so I got your answer for the simp song, right? So there comes a time, right, in a relationship where if you really care about somebody, you put your own wants and needs before theirs, right? And if you got to make some sacrifices just so that she could be happy for an hour, a day, a moment, a month, 6 months, 2 years, 10 years, wow, then you do what you won't do for love. Right?
I don't know, man.
And I don't think that's simping. That's just really caring enough to say, you know what, I'm willing to make this sacrifice for you.
If the sacrifice should be for you and not just her, isn't it supposed to be somewhere as well?
But it's a give and take, because there's going to come a time where you might want her to make that sacrifice just for you. And don't expect nothing, and don't expect nothing back, but anticipate that it's going to turn to something wonderful.
Okay, I see. Al got me working on that. Al got me working on that to where I got to stop expecting things. I don't know how long it's going to take though, because I expect for things to be.
Expect is a bad word, man.
I expect, man. This me in trouble. I ain't gonna lie.
No. You
get me in trouble.
Expectations.
What?
No.
What?
Expectations will let you down, B.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Expectations have too many emotions attached to it.
Yes.
Where anticipation has nothing but joy in the end.
care.
Tug of War says, I'm doing that only if we're exclusive. Not before that. Those are premium benefits.
See,
Melo's on. What up, Melo?
And what's up, Melo? And this is what we get into. Everybody, make sure y'all share the live. The phone lines are open 347-708-0216. Here's the thing that gets me out, right? So not only did she get upset with him, right? And the man's on the phone trying to talk to him. He's like, but hold on, we're not even in the date yet. We're in the trial period. We're in the space where we're deciding when we're going. We not, even if they in the friend zone, he's trying to get out the friend zone into maybe a second date zone, right? Now, I got to paint the picture for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't want to steal people videos, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to paint the picture for them, right? So, Al, she's in the crib, average $2 dress, hair ain't done, she got an expensive phone, no nice shoes on, and the one thing she want him to do is what? Pay for my nails. She said, if you want to take me out on a date, you got to pay for my nails. And her nails wasn't even done. They over here looking like my joints. Where the camera at? They over here looking like my joint.
So
they look like my joint.
So you trying to tell me that she has on a Rudy Giuliani dress, Air Pataki sneakers, right? A crate with a television on it, okay. She got on Lee press-on nails without the Lee in it, and she want him to pay for all these things before they go out on a date.
Before.
So you know what he should have did?
What?
He should have went to the store, got a container of milk and a do-rag. Right, tell her to get her weight up.
Get your weight up. And now here's where it get crazy, right? Because he's on the phone and he's like, but hold on. Because I guess he invested somewhat, somewhere, somehow, because he's trying to make it make sense. Like, hold on, give me a second. Let's just make it to the first date. We not even in a couple yet. We not nothing yet. We not none of that. Yo, she got tight. She got tight, Wiz. Tell me what happened, Wiz. What she got tight and did what?
She started spazzing out.
And did what?
I forgot what.
She called off the whole date, Al.
Yeah, but she spazzed out, but she said
she spazzed out and said, well, if she was like,
and she was like, well, like,
obviously you can't afford me. You can't do this for me. You not on my level. Mind you, her nails are not done at this point. She's not fly.
See, the problem is after she said what she was going to say, what he did wrong was he tried to negotiate.
Right.
Which is a simp move.
Right.
That's a simp move.
That's why I had to play the song first.
What he should have told her was, thank you, but no thank you, and kept it moving.
But he wanted to, what you won't do,
he didn't
do for love. He said, friend zone me ASAP. If I have to pay for your stuff before the date. And I had to ask. I got to ask the people. You know what I'm saying? So when Wiz said this to me, Tug of War said, that goes back to the Tug of War video last week. She wants her husband's benefits, but not the privileged wife qualities. But see, we're not talking about husband and wife. So we didn't even get there yet. We did not get to, this is why we calling it prepaid. We did not get to the service yet.
So he don't even know her whole number yet.
He don't know nothing yet, Al.
That don't make no sense.
He got to prepay to get her nails done, get her hair done, and because her main thing was just the nails at that point. So it made me ask myself, was she trying to test where his pockets was and why?
Yo, Gay, you know what I think it might have been?
What?
She might have been watching a Giants game and got her head twisted.
Whoa, it had to been. It had to been. She must have caught those feelings like the sleep commercial Saquon Barkley's on. Are you having trouble sleeping because your nails aren't done? Get you a man and then you can get your nails done before the date. No.
Or she might have thought, like, being that, Jay Jones is shelling out all these money for injured players, like, maybe I can get money from him.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened.
I don't know. I just, and then she was really mad
to the
point that she went off and then she didn't even go on a date. So it made me ask questions like,
and why she canceled it? I'd have been like,
she's the one who canceled it.
I'd have been like,
check this out, y'all. You know what that might have been?
Huh?
We should have found out what state she was from. She's from Texas.
Oh,
then we understand why. Because the Cowboys do stuff like that.
Yeah, they got them Longhorn. They got that Longhorn thing going on. They got that Longhorn thing going on. There are very independent women in this world. Prepaid is for, I guess, those games and children. I guess Miss Sanchez was trying to say. Mm-hmm. And and my thing is, was she right? I wanted to ask, or who was wrong in the situation? Was she, because Who is setting the standard now for the ladies? You know what I'm saying? That's the other question I want to. Who decided that this was the new wave, that whenever you want to get in a relationship or whenever a man talks to you, first it was, you got to have this amount of zeros behind your name, okay? And then it was, you got to have this, you got to have the house. We're not even talking about bringing the table. We ain't even talking about the house yet. We're just talking about the specific aspect of getting a first date, which y'all talked about on last Behind the Enemy Lines. If you missed that show, make sure y'all get here. It was a great show. They said it, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, what a typical first date used to be was what? You know, maybe going to the movies. Yeah. If it was WIZZ, you know what I'm saying, he gonna take you on the ferry. You might get a pop-up in the park with a glizzy and a soda, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, there's nothing wrong with that. She is asking for her nails to get done. And, you know, cosmetology would tell you that nails can go anywhere from what? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know live, how much it costs to get y'all nails done nowadays? $70 to $100 before the date. So if I spend $70 to $100
but she want that hair done too.
Yeah, but her nails was busted. Her focus was like, I guess the last thing.
Hey, Gate, before you go any further, we got a few comments here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, King of Paddle said, I've done a woman's hair and nails before a date.
Wow.
Before, but I also knew we were definitely going out. I don't know about that, King. And then he goes, I'm not doing all that, so you can be with another man. Right? Exactly. Ms. Sanchez said phones. She was talking about phones.
Okay.
And we got LaRock on check-in. Hey. What's going on, sis?
We got to wish her a happy belated birthday. I think her birthday came up a couple months back. You know what I'm saying? And we sent you a happy birthday shout. I tried to hit you on Instagram and Facebook so you can come back on the show and co-host. I know you've been up there busy out there trying to get on the Education Council, if I'm saying that right. So congratulations on everything you're doing, LaRock. But we need you back up here in 2025.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want your opinion on this, LaRock. When we talking about now, who set it the trend? Who set it the wave that every time you go to ask a girl out,
that's a question.
You know, who set the trend? And for the older, I don't even want to say the older women. I'm not going to say older because they mad when I talk about age, right? So can we say the elder women? Are we able to call them the elder women?
No, you might as well just say older.
No, I don't want to say
older. Because elderly is like...
Because I don't want it to be an age thing. I don't want it to be an age thing. No. See, that's my partner right there. That's why he's some punk cowboy. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm trying to get it right in 225. Because I'm not talking about age. Elders, right? So we call the guys elders. So what do we call the females that are supposed to be passing down the knowledge to the newer generation of women to let them know that this is not okay? So do we call them elders? Is that right?
We're just gonna say the mature women.
Okay, the mature women. So mature women, are y'all holding these young girls accountable? Are y'all telling them that this is okay? Are y'all telling them that it's wrong? What is going on? Who is going to be at the forefront? Because y'all blame us for when these young men are out here. Because would he be wrong if he paid for her nails and then expected to get that after dinner? You know what Kaya said? You know what date means, right? Yeah. Remember that, right? 2024, we talked about that. Yeah. When he had been wrong, Al, you just told me don't be expecting nothing big, right? But I just paid $200 for $100 for your nails. Then I still got to pick you up and take you out. Then I still got to pay for the dinner because you don't want to go half. Because if she go Dutch, it means I'm broke, right? Yep. These are all the qualifications that the man is coming up with, right? And then if I come at the end of the day, you talk about, I'll holler at you next time. Would I have been wrong, Al? If I expect date after the date. Would I have been wrong, Wiz?
Again, my thing is really about economy, right? Mm-hmm. So if a woman approaches you and off the top she's telling you that it's going to cost you $300 to $400 just for her to go out with you, and then you still got to pay for the date, okay, that's a car payment for me. You know what I mean?
For a lot of people.
Listen,
that's rent damn near for some people.
Listen, I can do it out.
Well, Wiz, I was.
Then they want to know what restaurant you going to take them to. You got to add that up because you can't take them to no regular diner or anything.
Why not? A regular.
No, I'm just saying.
A good diner.
Listen, diners have some of the best food.
I miss the diners, to be honest with you. Ms. Sanchez said these young girls feel they're entitled. So, Ms. Sanchez, how do we turn the tide back? Because, they're going to say, us men, we not allowed to just tell the women nothing. Because remember, they was on that movement for, don't be telling us what we need to do. So I see the ladies are quiet in the chat today, Al. They quiet in the chat.
Yeah, they're real quiet.
It's real quiet. Y'all know about that prepaid situation. Hello?
It's me.
It's me. Don't get scared now, ladies and gentlemen, because see, that goes to tell me that y'all out there doing that. Y'all out there getting these guys, you know what I'm saying? And because, see, the men, and we've been telling them the last couple of times that y'all need to wake up, slow down, stop showing with your money first, you know what I'm saying? Put some more quality into who you are when you're out there approaching these women. Because you got a lot of young guys that's coming around your gate, I can't get in a good relationship and I can't do this and I can't do that, because you leading with your pockets. So when she start expecting nothing but you besides money, then you in trouble. So who is going to be at the forefront? Is it going to be you, LaRock, Miss Sanchez? Where the females at? Where the ladies at? They don't want me to talk where Lady D at. Where the ladies at? Because if they not gonna do it, then y'all gonna leave it up to us or the men that behind the enemy lines to start.
We can write the script.
We can write the script. Now, I'm just giving them a chance. Al, 2025. Where the ladies at? Who made it okay? Who grandmama told their daughter to go out there and this is how you get them, honey. This is how you hook them, honey. This is what you need to do. Because now for the guy, I gotta talk to the fellas. If y'all stepping out there and doing that, y'all know what they call y'all, right? Pimps.
Sam.
Pimp.
Sam.
Okay, that's what you're doing. Because if you paying for everything up front, you know what I'm saying? Like you paying to play, brother. What are you doing? Dinner is when I'm taking you on the first date.
I think you meant diner.
Oh, diner. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know. And then diner is where I'm taking you on the first date. You have an issue with that, then that's the end of the interview. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? And this we ain't even get to the point where we got to the place where they went for dinner. Wiz? She broke up before the breakup could even happen because he would not get the hair done. He wouldn't get the outfit. He wouldn't get the nails done. She hung up on him aggressively. Can we say aggressively?
Yes, she did.
It was a violent aggression hang up. You know what I'm saying? And it made me think, who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Should a woman come into a relationship demanding that before there's even one date?
No.
I can't even say it's a relationship. I raised my one right. Was she a citizen? Oh, I don't know. I think she was a citizen. You know what I'm saying? She was a citizen. She was a citizen. And I believe some of it on this this American economy and definitely in the brown community. And like I said, you know, it's hard when I don't want to call any mainstream artists out because it's been happening for a while when they talk about who's broke and who's not and what you should and what you shouldn't be doing. And then the people that are not on that echelon, that's not on that level, start carrying out the same beliefs, and you ain't got that type of finances to be talking like that. You ain't got the type. You ain't living that lifestyle. If you was already living that lifestyle, I thought your nails would have been done already, Wiz.
Right.
I thought your hair would have been done already, Wiz. You know, I thought your car would have been in effect already. You know what I mean? So just like we gotta step our game up. You know what I'm saying? Cause to me, you look like what Kanye said. You a gold digger. You know what I'm saying? Digging on me. That's how it looked to me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. So prepay. Should a man have to prepay to get to spend some time with you? Is that considered now? And I would love to talk to I'll say the 28 to 17. We'll say 18. You should be at least in high school dating. 18 to 28, 29, right?
Oh,
Should
I play it?
Is that? No, I don't want to play it. I can't give her no love. If y'all want to go,
she blocked them.
And she, that's what I'm saying. She cut them off and she blocked them. If y'all can't get the story enough from us telling y'all, put the picture in your head. We taking it back old school, Al. Telling fire stories. You know what I'm saying? Get the picture in your head from the stories we telling. If a man come in demanding all of that, he getting no play whatsoever. Not even a second look. Why should women be able to get away with it? That's what I want to know. From the female elders, from the female mentors that's locked in right now, what are y'all saying to these females that are demanding these things, and how is that making y'all look? Is it making y'all look like y'all didn't do a good job passing the torch down of what a lady should be looking like, walking like, and talking like?
So my whole thing is with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's from her females, her female friend. Girl, get him. If he want to take you out that bad, he'll get your nails done. He'll get all this done for you.
And I would like to say, what advice would you give to the guy in that even the women? What advice would you give to the guy if he got blocked, if he got hung up? You know what I'm saying? If he got turned away because he didn't prepay. You know what I'm saying? I bought you the phone. At least you could do is get the card. Because remember, back in the days when you buying those prepaid phones, they didn't give you no cheaper price because the phone didn't come with service. You know what I'm saying? You gotta call. Calling you live on Behind the Enemy Lines with Gatekeeper and Wiz. Who's this?
What up?
What up? This boy King of Paddles.
Oh, shout out to the King of Paddles. What's going on, King of Paddles? You out there buying people wigs and getting their nails done. I don't know if we could talk to you today.
Man.
Listen. That right there, that was at a different time.
Well, what time
Right, that was at a
8
different
o'clock?
time.
Was it 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock?
Right, that right
Yeah, I
there,
think it was an hour
that
ago.
was years ago.
It's an hour ago.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Years ago, I was out here simping.
Oh.
I was a simp out there years ago. I got a couple of times where
brown on his
I'm not that. I'm over. I did her nails and her hair for her. Like pulled up to the crib and everything. I'm over here, manicures and everything. And for any woman that's out here, yes, I do manicures too. I'm a proud man. I'm a proud straight man. I sit out here and do manicures for you.
Reggie, we gonna have to beat you
Right.
with your own
No,
paddle.
he said he
But he doing
He'll
the same
do
thing
it.
again. He doing it again. He's just
He'll
trying to
do
get his
it.
way in. Because he's saying since the other dude ain't paid for the nails, look him up and he'll do the nails. He do manicures. He over here cheating now. He out there trying to throw his card in the ring.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Katrina at?
We
Where's
need
Katrina at?
we
We
need
gotta
an
tell Katrina what's
intervention. We
going
need to
on.
do an intervention.
Yeah, where Katrina at? Katrina must not be watching right now.
Listen, first and foremost, it's a whole lot more intimate to do the nails myself. And it's safe. I'm over here about $80-$90.
All right.
All right.
So what's your
Save a couple of
advice?
dollars.
What's your advice for the young man that went through that?
Don't be out here paying for shorty nails and stuff like that. Okay. If she going on a date with you, if she want to go on a date with you, she gotta make sure she find her. She gotta make sure she get her nails done, right? Or listen, if you're okay with her looking the way that she is, then you do that, right? It's not there's no way that says that. Oh, you have to do this, so you have to do that. Nah. Well, because the same way that if she really feeling you, she'll go on a date with you. I'm over here in your hair. I'm over in your hair. I'm over. You don't got your haircut done, right? You be like, listen, it was bad. It's been a bad financial time for me at the moment, okay, but I'm working on it. Right? This is the first interview. Right? Sometimes you ain't all that. Okay, you don't even know how you got the interview.
Reggie,
make sure
that it was your generation that started this, Reggie. It was your generation, right, the 30 and under, that made this okay for brothers to be going through this. Now, think about that while I read this, all right? Oh, you got that, Wiz? You got that by Miss Purdy?
Okay. Let me see. Let me read this. They do it because the young guys don't know better. He'll do anything because he want to get in them pants. So the ladies don't know who wants a real date or just get them pants.
So, Reggie, come to the front of the congregation.
That's right. Come on.
Is what Miss Producer P said true? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all do it because, you were doing anything
It's called a
for
shortcut.
love?
He's doing a shortcut.
You do?
I'm gonna be completely honest. She got a whole point, right? Because there was a lot of things I was doing just to get in them draws, right? But that was young me.
Do for
right? That was young me. As I got older, I realized, if I take sex off the table, you don't got nothing to offer. You don't really got nothing to offer me. This one got a little bit to offer me. This one, she got some stuff to offer me. Like once you take the sex away from out of the equation, right? Because and you can't even fully take it out of the equation. Because listen, we all want sex, but you Reggie, looking at it past sex,
Reggie. Some of us want good conversation. Some of us just want to hold hands.
And that's why I say. That's why I say. Once you look past the once you look past the sex,
can I put a twist on this?
What you really want?
Huh?
Can I put a twist on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So imagine this, right? Guy meets a girl. They have an initial conversation. Her conversation to him is that she's been working a lot. She got some issues at home. The kids are driving her crazy. She's a little stressed. Or she hasn't been able to take care of herself in a minute like she used to. So he offers her a date, but the date is that he's taking her out for a day of pampering, to a spa, get your hair done, your nails, your feet done, go buy your little outfit, make you feel good, and that's it.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if that's the date, and Alan's in the building, shout out to, my trucking brother. He said, I prepaid a 5-year marriage, put 70 years of life to pay for it. He put in 12 years, 70 years of life to pay for it. I don't prepay no more, LOL. That's the, if I bought the phone, you can at least come with the business. Her nails and her hair was the card. Now, if the date, and we talked about this before when we had the young boys in the building, they talked about, going shopping on a date. We had 30 boys in the drive. Shout out to them. They was here. If that is the actual date that you take a person on, I don't have no problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is when it becomes expectations before we even know what we are. We are nothing. I finally got your number. We finally got your number.
And that's the thing, though.
Go ahead, Reggie.
You don't need if that's an expectation, that's an issue.
It wasn't an
that's an issue.
It was a demand. It was a demand.
And that's an issue because now if I tell you, okay, before we go on this date, I need some head I demand some head before this date. Now that's an issue if I say that. But you can sit here and demand. You can sit here, and demand that I do your hair. I get your do your hair. Get your hair and your dress and everything like that before we go on this date. I expect some head. I expect some head.
Well, Reggie.
Now what?
We're going to thank you for the call. You know what I'm saying? Tug of War is in the building 2025. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell you what Al said. Don't be expecting nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines is open. If you want to call in, feel free to call in 347-708-0216. Al, it's quiet. 2025, the ladies is quiet. They don't want to talk about it, so I'll just say it.
Hold on. Maybe they out getting their hair done.
They getting their hair done. They getting their nails done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got that money coming in. They getting their hair done, nails done. Listen, shorty, you was out of pocket. And for all the women, and I got 3 daughters, and I try to tell them, because Miss Sanchez said something about independence, and I think we talked about that before. Independence is a real and a non-real thing, but being stable on your own is something I think that we really want to reach on. If a woman that I'm trying to talk to come out the gates and be like, yo, I need to pay for your nails and everything before we even decide what we are, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. So my advice to these young men out here, if y'all getting red flags like that, then y'all need to slow down. Get off the double cup juice. You understand what I'm saying? And reevaluate where you're going, because if you're doing that type of stuff, if your financial status and to yourself ain't taken care of, you're going to start doing things you shouldn't be doing that's going to put you in a place where you don't want to be. Alan said, preach. It should be a requirement to bribe a woman to get on a date. It shouldn't be a requirement to bribe a woman to get on a date. And was that really a bribe? Was she really bribing him? Yeah, you got to ask that. I think it's what Reggie was getting at. Yeah, it shouldn't be a bribe. You know what I'm saying? Expect nothing, cherish everything. That's what we do. Expect nothing, but cherish everything. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay, it made it seem like she was doing a performance. Like, you know how you hire artists to do a show. So you give them the first advance money.
And she waiting. She's waiting for that back end.
Yeah, she waiting for that.
She waiting for the back end. Ladies and gentlemen, you're live on Behind the Enemy Lines with Gatekeeper and WIZZ. Like I said, Saturdays, every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Tune in, man. He said that's what a simp does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we talked about that. It's all right to have some simp qualities, and I think, it's part of being balanced, And I want to get away from the word simp, and I think we said, more mature. You know what I'm saying? You can have that maturity that's going to balance out the scales a little bit. It'll never be 50-50, but 45-55, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can be balanced out in a way to where it works out to have some of those qualities. Just don't go overboard and be paying for her nails to get done, and you ain't even yet know if you really like the woman. You know what I mean? So we got the wild card happening at 6:15, ladies and gentlemen. So stay in tune. And like my brother Wiz is about to show you, listen, we got some things on our Access Radio. You know what I'm saying? You got the backpack.
I can't do that because I'm in my bag.
He's in his bag.
I'm in my bag.
And you can get yours at IAXISRadio.com, baby. Official wear, man. Go get that. It's a beautiful thing. It's in his bag. Don't get too far in your bag when you get too emotional. You know what I mean? Before you do that, let's just switch gears and go on the paper trail. Because I thought about it, right? As this lady was demanding the money, you know what I'm saying? Women, y'all don't want to say she was wrong. And y'all need to get back on the congregation gate and get things realigned, like they're trying to do with the new president coming back. Get things realigned again so we can have good relationships. That's the goal, all right? So since the prepaid ain't work, you know, I had to start thinking about where is the paper trail, ladies and gentlemen? And that's topic number 2 for today. The paper trail, ladies and gentlemen. Since she dubbed him off the fact that he didn't get the nails done, it had me ask, would you be with the person you with if your money was up? I need to know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, what is it gonna take for you to say, you know what, I don't want to do this no more, man. I gotta hit the door. I gotta hit the door. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all stay in tune, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we got Chucky's Cut happening at 6:45, you know what I'm saying? We got a new artist, you know what I'm saying? Blue Collar Scholar, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all in tune for that.
So,
So,
okay, let me just make it sure.
Making sure.
So, if her money wasn't up or our money wasn't up?
If you're a female, all right, let's take all of, let's play devil's advocate. Let's be both sides. Let's have some fun today, all right? Because I read, you know what I'm saying, on CNBC, you know what I'm saying, from 2023, at least 23 to 25% of relationships only stay together because of the financial situations that a person is in. 23 to 25%, ladies and gentlemen. That's a quarter. That's a quarter. So if your finances was right, would they even have had a chance, number one? And if your finances is right, how fast before you hitting those rotating doors?
Listen, we're going to have a disclaimer because the views and opinions of what's going on right now is not our fault. It's, as you heard, it's a percentage.
It's a percentage. You can look it up. 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 CNCB, you know what I'm saying, BC, 2022, so March 1st, you know what I'm saying, paper. You go read it, and it talked about. Just put it up on your Google. How many people stay in their relationships, you know what I'm saying, when the paper is right. And it pop right up.
You have a lot of guys like, damn.
No.
23%. Is she with me because she loved me or she loved me because of my money?
And it said like this. According to the Linden Tree report, around 23% of couples stay in their current relationships primarily due to financial dependency, meaning they feel that they can't afford to leave because of the financial situation. I'm just a man of the people.
Wait. But see,
what?
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
So maybe he dodged the bullet because he wasn't been able to keep it up in a relationship.
That's kidnapping. You being held up.
Yeah, held up.
Like yo. That's basically like yo.
Are you being kidnapped because your paper trail ain't right? That's what Wiz is saying. He want to know: are you blink twice if you need rescue?
I'm just saying.
Huh? And then it got a little deeper, right? So I said, you know what, hey, we're not gonna just
getting deeper.
What? You know, we went
Please
a little deeper.
Do not DM me, inbox me, and ask me like, yo, why y'all doing this? Please.
I went to another article, right, and it said, this was on BuzzFeed.com. Like I said, you know, on BuzzFeed.com, it was kind of funny because they had a rotation about 13 different relationships, and 13. Half of the relationships, more than half, when their financial situation changed, so did they thought process. I'm just saying, Al. I'm just saying this is what happened. This is what I read. So you can go to buzz.com, and it's called Spouse Changes When They the Money Came In. The money came in, and they said, you know what? I ain't got to deal with no more, man. My credit card is black now. I'm out. My president is black. My credit card black. I'm up.
It's the era. See, you gotta remember. Remember, it's the new era. The back in the day era. It's like, yo, we got your back. When chips is down, I got your back. Cause that's what you want to know. You got my back when my money come low. You got me. I'm saying. My money high, we survive forever.
I want the truth. I'm on my Tom Cruise right now. No Scientology involved. I want the truth. Put it in the chat. Be real with us. How many of you, you know what I'm saying, like, you be kind of fake, because if your partner sitting next to you, don't mess it up, man. Don't get a black eye because of me. Don't be on, as WIZZ would say, don't be on the couch. You know what I'm saying, on the outside of the house. But come on, let's be, how many of you was jumping ship if the money right? It says a new survey finds that 64% of couples admit to being financially incompatible. 64%, ladies and gentlemen. This is, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me?
So 46%.
23%.
No,
all right.
You said
and now this is 64. This is a new survey says that 64%. No, a new survey finds that 64% of couples admit to being financially incompatible.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
46 are compatible. So I want to know.
64% Wiz say that they are not incompatible. Okay, and they, you know, their different philosophies on spending, saving, and investing their money is a major issue. This is a tough conversation for a lot of relationships. And let's just be in the fun world for a minute. How many millions is going to take? When I read the buzz, the wife went from broke, being a stay-at-home wife, to an inheritance of like $3 million. It was like, I holla at you, homeboy. I holla at you. If your relationship changed when your finances changed, that means you really didn't care about the person, man or woman. And that's where we trying to go with this. Nowadays, marriage and relationships have nothing to do with love. See? Yeah. And we talking about what we won't do for love. It ain't got nothing to do with love. It's a financial arrangement. Might as well start arranged marriages again. You know, and if I do have an arranged marriage, man, I want the princess from Aladdin. I need somebody with some money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be the diamond in the rough, I need some money, Wiz. You know what I'm saying? Paper trail. Would you still be with your current Mr. or Mrs. if y'all paper changed? If you came up, how many people going to be real on the chat? They don't want to answer the question. I'm applying that pressure early.
I'm saying you going to have me
what? What?
Like, yo.
And then I did another joint that I read. It said it's impossible to give a precise number, but studies and expert opinions suggest that a significant portion of people might leave a relationship if they suddenly came into a large lump sum of money. Primarily, the reason being that the potential of changing dynamics and priorities within the partnership, often leading to disagreements about lifestyles and spendings and habits. However, many couples would also manage to change effectively and remain together. So it's a tug-of-war type of situation. Once again, it's a show that happens on IAXISRADIO on the first Saturday of every month. Make sure y'all get in tune with that. You like how I did that, huh? Yeah, but it's a tug-of-war situation. But when I read through it, 7 out of the 13, the first 6 or 5 was like, nah, I'm out of here. I got money now, I'm out of here. She been holding me back, you know what I'm saying? Stop holding me back. The problem is the lack of meaning in a relationship. Shorty wanted her nails to get done, Wiz. Was that a lack of meaning, or did she get a new rule book? Is there a new rule book that we missing that's being put out there, gentlemen? We gotta understand this. Marriages, etc. Most people under the age of 25 to 30 do not even understand those words beyond the dictionary. Ooh. So when he says that, who's at fault, Wiz? Who's at fault? For these young gentlemen not knowing more than what they read in the dictionary?
I mean, I feel that it's a conversation that we have to talk to the youngins about relationships.
Yo, Tug of War, King of Paddles. I like that you standing on business, King of Paddles. I stand on business, man. And I want y'all to, for a second, all right, if y'all could, let's just go to La La Land for a second. Take away if y'all got kids. Take away if y'all got like a real true love story that kept y'all together. But Tug of War said he probably would be divorced from Mrs. Wrong. The main one is love. Young people do not seem to know what that word means except linguistically. I messed that word up. But linguistics. Do you think that's a problem that they don't know what that word loves means? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But tell us what love means. What to the people in the chat, what is love? Because
they don't even understand. I mean, I guess it's because you got to remember, are they technically love? Because that probably be their love language.
Well, if money is your
Gifts
love
and
language,
gifts and
give is one of them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Receiving gifts.
but I think a lot of people won't tell the truth because, if you got money, do you even date lower than what your financial bracket is? Do you even date low? Would you even give a guy a chance? Marriage to the young is the word that means to get married, not life choice. You may make more money an hour, but are you bringing home more money? So you still losing if you leaving before you actually look at your finances correctly. You know, but now you got that lump sum. We in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that partner now got that lump sum of money, and they felt like I've been holding them down, and they dip off for me. Are they wrong for dipping off? Because they say most men hold on to a relationship because of the fear, and we talked about this before. They feel like men need a backup plan before they do what they got to do when they're in a non-good relationship. Tina Turner said it's the second-hand emotion. Wow, love is the second-hand emotion. Wiz, what's going on here, Wiz?
Damn, you stumped me on that.
Huh?
Damn. To me, I just gotta say this. I'm saying a relationship builds in time, right? Right? You fall in love. I mean, you build the strong of the walls and everything builds you from the time that you built together, right? Mm-hmm. Money comes and goes. Time doesn't.
Money comes and goes, but if you do it right, it'll stay around for a while, okay?
I'm just saying.
And Producer P said the same thing. A lump sum doesn't last forever. One lady in one of the articles that I was reading on BuzzFeed.com, spouses change when they come in the money. Son, she got like $13 million. 13 mil after taxes. You do a lot of change, and I don't want to lose that kind of money. And I don't want to be around with no dead weight that ain't trying to change. So if you ain't trying to change, you can't change with. You gotta go.
Is Stedman still with?
You gotta go. I told you I'd have been a great Stedman. I'd have been good.
Stedman ain't going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So you got some. You got some now to play that role. Then you got others that now, when the change is changing, you're not changing with the person. You know what I'm saying? The person that did leave, I had to ask myself, were they there for the wrong reasons in the relationship?
Rihanna
number one.
And A$AP Rocky.
Everybody don't like that couple either.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't like it.
She's a billionaire. He
got some money too.
Some money, but he don't got Rihanna money.
Yes, he do. You know why? You forgot the Justin Timberlake effect, or whoever the Britney Spears effect. Is it baby one, baby two? Okay, Al, he forgot. Al, love is the emotion that you get when you look at someone. It's how you feel when you remember you get to go home to them. That transcends finances. It should. It's your response to how a person makes you feel. Guys are becoming numb to feelings. Women are becoming numb to feelings. You saw it in the first topic. They're becoming numb to feelings. So when you're becoming numb to feelings, is this possible? Because now we got to start in 2025. For the men, I hope that we're passing on the knowledge of the trends that might start popping up. You know what I'm saying? The paper trail. You know what I mean? The things that you're doing, if you really can't uphold them, then stop lying, number one. And number two, if that's what you're putting out, then the expectation for that woman to hold you to that might get you in some trouble. Staying with someone for money or only feeling love when times is good is a gold digger. And there's some gold digging men out there. Ladies and gentlemen, no hide. It's about time Buffalo Don get in the building. Y'all over there quiet. But Tuggerwall said, personally, I'm financially better off in my relationship. She has helped me improve emotionally and financially. Well, that's what you want. But a lot of us are not getting that. Don't get away from the question. I'm not letting them off the hook, Wiz. The question is this. If your money is up and you right, are you staying or are you going? And the reason why we ask that, because most people that stay, that means you got something more than finances. But we're not going to act like money isn't important. I mean, because it should be love, money, and then everything else. But some people put money first. Love might be third, fourth, or fifth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could be physical touch. It could be traveling. It could be a lot of other things where money does affect. I got this from Steve Harvey. Love is when you're not with them and that's all you could think about. I don't know. That's kind of stalking, man. Every time I bring that up, they talking about I was stalking. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Nothing else matters when it comes to them. Is that true? How you feel about that, Wiz? Yo, Wiz is stuck up here. I don't know what's going on, ladies. It's 2025. He out of the playoffs. He's trying to stay quiet.
I'm not with that. Nah.
You know, I mean, for real. How many of y'all are staying around if the money changes? People, stop lying, y'all. Can I get the truth? Can I get the truth before we go to the wild card? Can I get the truth? Does money change people?
It changed.
The OJ said it, man.
It does.
For the love of money.
But I mean, to me, what I have now is stability. If my stability is, what I got now is stability and all that, I'm not leaving.
You know the funny thing, and my daughter said when she was on the show last time that sometimes people have, I thought it's the way she said it, but it was like toxic stability. All right. Oh. So if you're just toxically stable in a situation and you don't find out until you're a couple months, couple years in, all right? So like I said, take the kids out of it, but keep everything else about the relationship. Keep it 100. Would you be there if your money wasn't right? And we know 90%, 80% of you don't want to talk about it right now. That's right, 2025, behind the enemy line. This is why we're behind the enemy lines.
You said toxic stability, I'm out.
Toxic stability. They know that their money is out. Toxicity. They out, man. They know if they's out. Yeah. In a relationship that I'm currently in, I will be a 10,000% to stay with my lady. Okay, good job, good job. We need more of those. Oh, Katrina, he was doing some things while you was gone, baby. Make sure you watch the whole show before you give him too many big ups. You gotta watch the whole show. Watch the whole show. Money comes and goes. If my man's struggling at the moment, then I can step it up. And that's what good women do. You know what I'm saying? You got some, but sometimes the women been feeling like they've been doing that more than the men have in the last decade, I will say.
Shout out to Michelle Obama and Barack.
Okay, Barack.
She was his boss.
Some say if I'm low, then he can help me. If one of us won the lotto, we both benefit. I don't know, man. I know a lot of women. They win the lotto. I might not find out, Wiz. I might come home and the house just empty, Wiz. I might come home and just me, the two dogs, and the cat, man. I'm gonna have to. What? If they hit the lotto, I might not find out, man. Money changes people, but that's because of the world and the internet. See, thank you, Buffalo Dawn. Somebody's being honest, man. Come on. If we, the people, don't care what others said or cared about, we would have a different mindset. And see, and that's why we attacking this topic. You know what I'm saying? It's not to put you or your partner on the hot seat. It's just to open the thought process of how we should be thinking and how we are thinking based on today's times and technology. And that's why she's my lady. Oh, don't try to make it up now, King of Paddles. Yes. You better put your helmet on because she going to beat you. I never had money. See, when you ain't never had money, and then you get some. You start say it again, woman. Say it again. Say it with your chest out. It's a whole different story. Do not aspire a lot of money, and I do not really wish to have a lot. I want bacon and eggs for breakfast, steak once a week, and all my bills paid. You see, but that's for a minute. Let's just take that off the table and say that we all coming in the door filthy rich. You filthy, stinking rich. Are you taking the man that just wants sausage and eggs? Are you taking the woman that just wants sausage and eggs?
You better answer. Are y'all taking
them? You know what I'm saying? And then let's just keep it 100. If you was in if you're in the other situation where it ain't been peachy king, and the only reason you've been holding on because a lot of people don't want to admit that they holding on because they can't financially stand on their own. If Let's say things change. They took away congestion pricing and they put rent back to a sustainable, where you can sustain on your own and do things. Are you still staying with that same old joke? Are you moving on? Are you stepping out? Is it back? Because I think when people had that, that's when they had that hot girl summer. When everybody could pay their bills, it was a hot girl summer. You know what I'm saying? Yes. What happened? Katrina said, when the love is real, what is that? When the love is real, it doesn't matter if you're eating hamburger helper or porterhouse. I don't know. When you got the money for porterhouse, you ain't just going for a hamburger helper.
No,
Wiz, you ain't just going for no hamburger helper. You know what I'm saying? That's a
I'm
struggle
not trying to
meal.
even sloppy
Oh
joes,
well,
man.
I know Reggie is totally out of pocket, so I almost wouldn't be surprised about what he said. Why not? That means that he not just there for the money. You know, and you don't want nobody to just be there for the money, but statistics say there's a lot of people lying about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch it to the wild card, and we're going to keep your comments coming in about this because we're a little bit behind. But we're going to go to the wild card right now. You know what I'm saying? To bring some more funding for 2025. And for the wild card, we got to simply, you know what I'm saying, share the live, tell somebody we live right now. Do we really? And before we get to the video, I want to shout out Suburb Baby, Suburb_Baby on IG, because they put this skit together. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get to it. And I want to know from the male and the woman aspect, do we really? You know what I'm saying? It's the wild card. Big Al on the beat, man. Listen, artists, man, listen. We got to connect, man. You need some heat. You need to holler at us. We got that heat for you. The wild card is a time where we break down, but y'all scared to talk about, you know what I'm saying, if y'all leaving. Y'all know I'm leaving. Y'all know y'all leaving. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all scared to talk about it, so we're going to give y'all the wild card time now. They either put a topic in the chat that y'all want to talk about, or we're going to put something that we want to talk about. And for us, who puts more effort into cheating? Let's do it, Al. IAXISRADIO, ladies and gentlemen. The lines are open, too.
Yes.
One, answering action. Hey, baby, I think he's starting to feel better. He's not throwing up anymore.
Oh, y'all such good friends, making sure he okay.
Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure my boy good. That's good. My brother's keeper for sure. My brother's keeper for sure. Come on. Get some more. What's up, baby?
What y'all doing?
We in the bathroom right now. Dude took too many shots, so he's throwing up all over the place.
Did y'all try giving him water?
Yeah, we tried to. He just threw that up, too. I'm gonna call you back later, though, baby. I gotta make sure he's okay.
All right, love you.
I love you, too. All right, I can stop that bullshit now. How far are the girls? They said they're 15 away. All right, baby. Prayer. Come on, get it. Dear Lord, from our hands to our feet, please protect us while we cheat. We will not get caught. In Jesus' name, I repeat. Amen. Let's go, we out. Yeah, they said they outside. All right, come on. Shit, my girl's calling. I said I'm calling later. I know, but she's calling now. Come on. Get in careful. Look at practice. 3, 2, 1, action. Hello, baby? Come on, man. Come on, my shoes. What the hell? Hey, baby, what you got your head right now? Come on, man. Give me some toilet. Hey, baby, ridiculous. I'm throwing get there. I got to hang up. Don't get there. We're getting disgusted. Good shit. Good shit. That was so good. I just thought dude throwing up for a second. Good shit. Come on, man. Where them girls at? Let's go. Bye, ladies.
Bye, boys.
Shit, my girlfriend's on me. Get back inside. Hurry. She's calling you. She's calling you. Get in position. In position. 3, 2, 1. Answering action. Hey, baby, I think he's starting to feel better. He's not throwing up anymore.
Oh, y'all such good friends, making sure he okay.
Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure my boy good. That's good. My brother's keeper for sure. My brother's keeper for sure. Come on. Get some more. What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to know, okay, do we really? Look at Wiz holding his head. He gonna have a hard time when he go home today. So what? That's how I'm bringing in the 25. All types of pressure, all right? 2K for say, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep doing what we doing. So shout out to Suburb Baby _ You can find them on IG. They put together that skit, and I watch him a lot of times. So he got a lot of different joints where they be coming up with the illest cheating schemes in the world. So make sure y'all go check them out. SUBURBABY _ on IG. Suburb Baby on IG. So I gotta ask. Let's get right to it. You know what I'm saying? It was a crazy skit. Who does it better? Or who does it? Who do men really go that hard with? Al? Young generation? Yes. Tug of War's already in the building. He said, yeah, men put more effort. Yes. Why do y'all think men put more effort? Why?
Because you know what? A woman will say one line and we hanging up the phone.
So we too not thinking.
A woman will check. A woman's nurturing, like how she's worried about his friend. A man ain't gonna care about friend. All right, babe, just take care. Just call me when you go home.
Yo, they put together.
We ain't calling 3 times.
Well, right. Top of my hair and makeup is finally on the chat. Why you feel men put more effort? You a woman. I think y'all put a lot of effort. Come on, y'all get your nails done. Y'all get your hair done. Y'all got to put the extra perfume on when y'all go to work. What? They get dressed to go cheating every day.
No, but I'm just saying.
They get dressed to go cheating every day.
If they're real, they'll go to their friend's house and change.
Now that's when you get the secret. So going to your friend's house and changing is worse than what they did.
Yeah, but we ain't calling, we ain't FaceTiming them. When a woman hangs out, we feel like, hey, this is free time for us.
So we don't put enough effort into making sure that we're not getting cheated on. Is that what you're trying to say, Wiz?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get what you're trying to say.
We don't put that much effort. See how she called how many times? Because a woman's intuition knows she probably like, let me just check because he could be lying. We'll go with what a woman says.
I said because men go the extra mile to hide stuff that they're gonna come out. That's gonna come out anyway. Are you sure it's really gonna come out? I think they did a good job there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's gonna. And all right, so since men put more effort into it, why do you think men put more effort into cheating? Go ahead, Wiz. Tell me why. Because men don't think enough about it. Wow.
Wait, hold on. You trying to put me
No,
in the couch?
I'm not trying to put you in the couch. You can ask me. You can ask me.
So why men put
hold on. Let me read this comment first. Because men don't think enough about it. I'll go over her head before it goes over a woman's. I don't know what you're trying to say. It'll go over our heads.
Over men's head before it goes over women's head.
It'll go over men's head before women's head. I don't really understand that one. But we can't hear Wiz. Tell Will. Yeah, tell Wiz. Oh, they
all right.
Wiz, they say Wiz get quiet.
There's a lot of good series on tonight, so if I go on the couch, I can watch a lot of stuff on Netflix or Tubi. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a reason why a man doesn't put efforts in it because we're so simple. A woman doesn't have to think because she knows her man. See, he don't know his woman's gonna call, so he wouldn't have stepped outside. The right thing is like, yo, he would have called first. Hey, babe, yeah, he's still sick. I'm gonna just stay here. All right, I'm gonna charge my phone because my phone is about to die. End the story.
I don't think that's working. I
FaceTime because what if
we in the era of the FaceTime? We in the era of the FaceTime. We in the era. Women FaceTime
your boy. Say like I'm with Gatekeeper,
and they still FaceTime.
I'm with you. I'm FaceTime. And if I'm out doing something,
I'm gonna tell you how.
FaceTime.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We are so conditioned with the phone nowadays that 9 times out of 10, and I'm guilty of it. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I be out having a good time, and the first thing I do is send a video to my wife or send a video to my. And sometimes I be forgetting that I'm even at the party.
Yes.
So when you in that type of era and you've been doing it now for so long that it becomes second nature. Yes. And then if you a sneaky guy that been caught over and over again, of course your girl ain't gonna believe you and shit corner.
You're a solid person.
But we talking about the ones that are not solid. I think
not solid. That's what I'm saying.
Cause the man be thinking with the smaller of the two heads. That ain't true all the time. Maybe he cheating cause you didn't do something right, and he ain't got enough of his money up yet to get out. That's what we talked about the paper trail before this. What?
They girls, that's the main reason. Like, yo,
women only FaceTime to see where you at and what you're doing. I agree. Shout out to D Chorus in the building. That line don't work with black or Spanish women. Which line don't work? All the lines work. Man, listen, I feel that it's only shown that the men are creative. I think women are very creative. You know what I'm saying? And I think we just don't see how creative they are because they just so smooth with it. I'm just keeping it 100.
When I come home tonight, I'm going to have to keep this hood on so make sure so if she checked the video that I was where I was supposed to be, right? Just saying.
Yeah, you
I consider the sign-in sheet that you signed in when you came in.
Sign it. Hey, she might have to. Listen, Al. She might want to put the glass to it to make sure all the lines actually match.
Wow.
I'm telling you, they know the bro code, so they're not going to.
When you are FaceTiming your man everywhere you go, that means there's no trust. Well, some people,
exactly.
are just. Well, I wouldn't even say sometimes there's no trust. Sometimes people just miss that connection, and sometimes it feels good to have that connection.
His boy is throwing up. Who want to see a boy throwing up?
First of all, 9 times out of 10, ain't no guys helping you when you throwing up either. But we're gonna go there. The person cheating, in my opinion, women tend to be more complex about lies. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Alan. At least somebody, you know why? They act like we the only ones. You know what I'm saying? I be on the couch. I live on the couch. It's all right. Men tend to put forth more effort to lie. A woman will put more effort into a lie. A man will put more effort into concealment. Women rely more on the vocal lie, using a man's trust in her honesty. That's what I'm talking about. Men depend more on camouflage to lie. Women usually do not believe us anyway, so we need a paper trail. Back to my topic, a paper trail and a pig and a story to sell it. Thank you, Alan, for telling the truth, all right? Blue collar scholar. That's what I'm getting right there. You understand what I mean?
Telling you,
no, that ain't what you telling me.
That's what I'm
you talking about. I don't want to go on the couch. You got Monte the God stepping to you.
Wait, hold on. I just broke it
You got
down.
Monte the God
I said
stepping.
I watched Tubi tonight. I'll watch something on Netflix tonight. If I be on the couch, it is what it is.
Who cheats more? Statistically, men. Which on does the other more dirty with cheating? Women by far. I don't know if the statistics are fully supporting that because men just get caught more.
Because men don't think. They don't really
We
think.
do think, but
Nah,
I think
we don't
I think
catch up on our lives.
the younger generation,
catch
the
lives.
younger generation
A
ain't so
woman
smart.
find
I'm
out
talking
something-
about 80s babies and up.
A woman
We
will
fine.
catch you like this. She'll be like, "So how's Harold? How's okay?
What?
Yeah, Harold's home. He's chilling.
But
Relax.
you told me Harold at 12 o'clock.
You remember
Harold at
Howard
1:30?
was just throwing up yesterday.
Just throwing up yesterday was one.
But yeah, so
you know you done messed up, right?
Yeah.
You know you done messed up, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do we really? I don't know, man. I like how he does his skits, and I like how they put the effort into it. And if we not doing it, you know what I'm saying? And if the game has been given away, it's been given away because of guys like this that show women like, were they lying about being drunk?
I'm gonna tell you. I watched the video, right? About a guy cheating, right? He's talking about, yo, if you're not gonna come home at night, right? And the girl looking for you. I'm saying now, y'all write this down.
Write it down. Get a pen.
Go to the ER, right? I'm saying before you pregame it, before you go to girl house ER, because you're not gonna be in there that long. Because you know how you go in there, a lot of things you be staying there for long. Just say I got a toothache. They can't do nothing for toothaches. Can't do nothing for toothaches. All they can give you painkillers and all that. If you don't have a fever in it, they're letting you go and refer you to a dentist next day. But you get the band.
More game. Men are more likely to admit cheating during the survey to make up the statistics. Yeah, we talked about that before behind the enemy lines. Like we admit stuff, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that's somewhat skewed.
We admit stuff,
you know what I'm saying?
omit it.
That's why I got the do-rag on. I'm outside, man. We not playing with y'all, man. Listen, I'm leaving it. The money's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying for the phone, and I'm not paying for the phone call for you to call me. We'll start this prepaid and get your nails done and all that. All right, I'm getting this money up. I'm out of here. And do men really put more effort? I think women put just as much effort, but they're not willing to tell us. No, a regular call is fine. FaceTime is to catch a person. I tell you, I made it where I am going, and that's it. A text here and there, that's fine. Not FaceTime every 15 minutes.
I got a question for Wiz.
Go ahead, Wiz.
So what if you get to the hospital, tell them that story, and they don't have no more armbands?
What happens?
They're going to give you something.
What they going to give you, Wiz?
I get a letter, a doctor's note.
The doctor's note.
Hey, that stamp says a lot of things.
Women catch men
But
more
see, the
because-
problem with the doctor's note, it has a timestamp on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, Al. The timestamp. I did think about that, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let them go for it.
Not all have timestamps, though.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Remember, I work at a hospital. The time you get there, the time you leave.
Legal,
all that information
document.
is on
He
there.
thinking about school.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about the clinic one.
You talking about the clinic?
He's
Yeah, I'm thinking about the clinic.
I don't know nothing about clinics.
Clinic too. Here we go. Women catch men more because guys forget they're alive.
Yep.
That's why women bring up things days later and catch men. You know, but if you put that much effort into it, she called FaceTime first. They got the visual set up. Then she called back and they walking and they go into the verbiage. They said, you faked through up so much that I almost believed you. And then an hour later, we back in the bathroom. And, you know, I try to do a little fake edit, too. So I played it from the end first and then let the video play, you know what I'm saying, like I was a producer or something. But at the end of the day, you put that much effort into it, you telling me the next day you're not going to remember? A week later, you're not going to remember?
Listen, what if that woman gets sick? Like, oh, you want to take care of your boy, but you can't take me? Like, yeah, I wasn't taking care of him. See, they mess up like that.
WIZZ be trying to get y'all caught out there.
I'm telling you.
Some cheat mainly because they can. Plain and simple. You know, is that really a reason for why a lot of people are cheating? You know what I mean? Someone told me that, and I don't know how true it is, that when people cheat, they're cheating to protect the person that they're cheating on. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. Yeah, that's what I heard. They said because they
what kind of simple sided nonsense is that?
Oh, you heard it too, right?
Yeah.
They said that because they like the person that they're with, but it's just something is off. So whether it's communication, finance, and that one thing they're finding in that person that they're cheating with. So they still want to be with them. So it's like the person putting the effort into covering up the cheat and the lie and all that. It's still because they still care about the person that they're technically with.
But you know what's messed up? A woman will do the most a woman would do is emotional cheating rather than physical, because that deal with emotionals. They'll talk. They're like this. They'll give something that we're not giving. So
Yeah.
they'll reach out to somebody.
Yeah.
It'll be like emotional cheating.
King of Paddle said that's bullshit. Hey Al, while we doing this, let's go into the pressure check. Get somebody on the line. We got a lot of people lined up today. But that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the men, we lose the vote on this one. They feel like the men put more effort into cheating than women, I guess.
Because the women ain't saying nothing.
The women ain't saying
They ain't
nothing.
giving up their game.
They ain't giving up the game. They
ain't giving
tight
up the
with
game.
it.
They
That's
ain't
why I'm surprised. Fellas, y'all got to start putting your magnifying glass. That's what I was thinking about earlier when it came to the hand script. The magnifying glass out there. Y'all got to start checking on these women a little bit harder, man. To catch their
your work
game.
husband.
You know what I'm saying?
You're cheating with your work husband at work.
And they don't want to count that as cheating. That's not counted as cheating as them. They don't count that as cheating. That's just my friend, my co-worker. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going
Getting
on.
that free breakfast while I gave you money for lunch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then got the nerve to take that lunch and bring it back. How do we do that? I really don't know. When you out, that's the time for me to relax, or the other way around. A relationship is not a job. Now, that is a false statement for a lot of relationships, because relationships are becoming like jobs. That's why you got a lot of people quitting and cheating. They becoming like jobs. Whenever your relationship become like a job, you start noticing you have more problems. Men cheat to find something. Women cheat to hurt. Ooh, ladies, what y'all got to say about that? See, that's what I was saying about the statement I just said a minute ago. I've seen plenty of couples come in at work, and the female is under the assumption they are monogamous, and the dudes are in there with their 8 or 10 different partners. Wow, what kind of job you work at? Nah, bro. It's a law of physics. It's never right to kick puppies. It's never right to cheat. I'm not saying it's right to cheat. I'm just telling you that they have philosophies out there to support their actions. You know what I'm saying? I never said it was right to cheat.
This is the pressure check. Who's on the line?
Oh, snap. I forgot about the pressure check. Caller, you're live on the pressure check. Who's this? Caller.
They ain't saying nothing.
Do. Come on, Joe. Pick up Joe. You know we're talking to you, Joe. Oh, well, try another one. We got another one back there. I'll read some more comments while we try another one. I've seen plenty of couples. I read that. Nah, bro. People don't love their partner as much as they say. Or as they thought. That's what Decor said. And I think that's what it come down to. Is a lot of people don't want to admit that they don't love that partner like that. That's why if the money's up, out of there. That's why if the paper trails change, don't be surprised if things change. That's why they said if you ain't got that prepaid.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
Man, come on. We gotta get better with y'all pressure checks, man. Y'all be afraid. They be talking all that smack and they be afraid. Come on, man. We gonna move on. We ain't gonna do the pressure check. We just gonna move on, man. I'm gonna give you some new numbers in my Rolodex. If you want to be a part of the pressure check, all you gotta do is hate me at Gatekeeper 718 or WIZZ on
WIZZ 248.
248. Or you can email us at bhlfamily52@yahoo.com. And we take young and the old. We want all opinions, baby. We take young and old. I don't know. I think I like that men are more creative when it comes to cheating. At least you put some effort in. Hello?
Hello?
Calling you live on Behind Enemy Lines. That sound like CB. What up, CB?
What's good in the hood?
Man, we got a real simple question we want to ask you before we go to the Chucky's cut. You know what I'm saying? You got to check out the Blue Collar Scholar. He got a nice track called Truck Hustle that we're going to listen to in a minute. Who's more creative at cheating, men or women?
On what scale?
I don't know. You give us the scale. We had a video that played where it showed that men put too much effort into cheating. So who puts more effort into cheating, men or women?
Who puts more effort into cheating? I mean, there's two ways to go, but I'm gonna make it short and simple. I mean, men put more effort, but women are more slick about it.
So
if that makes any sense.
That
make a lot of sense, and I think that happens on all scales. So is it a false narrative that men put more effort? If the woman is slick, you gotta put in the effort to be slick. If you ask me.
Yeah, definitely. See, women got what they call a high backup plan. So you gotta remember, we don't look at cheating like that. You know what I mean? Dudes just be cheating just cause, but women got backup plans for certain needs. You know what I mean? Women need certain needs, and that us guys, we real simple about it.
CB, I want to thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for popping in on the pressure check. We're going to get some new music from you in 2025. Can't wait to see you in a couple months. Thank you for letting us have that on 2025. While y'all out here cheating, they got backup plans.
They always have backup plans.
They got backup plans. You already know. Much love to the whole squad. IAXISRADIO, you know.
Peace.
ICB.
So look at that, Wiz. You out here worrying about being on the couch. And she got a whole backup plan for you being on the couch.
But let me tell you this.
What?
A woman will go to the Carol house, but don't tell her Junior's there.
Now that is deep. Say that again. Say it into the mic. Say it for the people in the back there.
She will go see Carol, but Junior's there.
Oh my God. I think if anyone want to go to do the horizontal mambo with someone besides their partner, they should at least give their partner a heads up. I'm going to keep winding with you. Ain't nobody giving no heads up unless they getting out the relationship. Once you cheat, you have to know that you broke what you had. Well, what if what you had was already broken and you just didn't know how to get out?
Yeah, I'm going to do Carol's hair, babe. So, yeah. Babe, pass me the combs over there.
Now, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Crowd.live. Make sure y'all line up. And, hey, we're going to vote and come back so we can end this right. We had 3 good topics today. You know what I'm saying? Prepaid. You know what I'm saying? Should men have to pay for things before they even get on the first date? Paper trail. If your money is up, who's leaving? Or is everybody staying? You know what I'm saying? Real simple. The wild card. Do we really? And it seems like, yes, men put more effort into cheating than women. But women are more slick about it. Like he said, while we just getting our fix, they got a whole backup plan. So I think having a backup plan is way more sophisticated than me just having an emotional mess up. So when I say let's play devil's advocate, sometimes, have you ever been, let's just say, have you ever been in a situation, to be honest, that you didn't even mean to be in it, and then you wind up in it? You wind up in it.
Wait, hold on. You gotta actually.
You have you ever been, not just us, I'm just saying to the public. You went with a girl or a girl went with a guy and you never meant for it to jump off and it just did. So remember what Alan just said a minute ago about cheating. You know what I'm saying? So you make it seem like everything is premeditated. Sometimes you're in a situation that wasn't premeditated. That's possible.
So, Gay, you trying to tell me that it's possible that you just with somebody at a time and you just fall in?
I just fell in, man. I tripped. I tripped.
Okay.
I tripped. Al, I'm keeping 100. I was at the track meet the other day. You know what happened?
You tripped.
I tripped. And I fell. Tore my back up, Al. Tore my back up, Al. I wasn't planning for that. It happens. The worst backup plan I ever heard. I don't think about it because when you weren't going to find out if it is broke, just be real. You can't fix anything if it's never addressed. And then you have that other partner that sometimes, even though you address it, they don't address it back. So communication is always number one in a relationship. And we talk about that all the time. And especially we talk about that with men a lot because men tend to have a harder time. Calling you live on Behind the Enemy Lines. Who's this?
This is D. Corvus. This is D. Corvus.
Oh, D. Corvus. You sound like you're balling, D. Corvus. What's on your mind, brother?
I just say before y'all end this chat, women put more effort into cheating.
I think so.
We gotta accept it what it is. Just think about this, right? There's men that don't even know the child is not theirs. For years. For years. Some people that went to the grave didn't even know that wasn't their child. So men love harder than women. We gotta understand that. So that's why we so gullible and believe in what a lot of women say. But to end it off, women cheat. They have a plan already. And most women only love the man for what they can do.
Yo.
Nobody ever married the janitor. Nobody ever married, you know what I'm saying, the garbage guy. They would deal with him, but it's about what that person can do. So,
well, sanitation got
unfortunately,
a lot of money.
They got a lot of money now, but just think about it, Wiz. The sanitation guy was getting smashed by Ray Ray on the block back in the days.
Fact. Hustle boys.
So when he went to work, Ray Ray was coming in with the dusty Tim.
He been on the corner all night, couldn't wait to come kick those shoes off in your house while you lifting up garbage.
It's just, you know, things didn't change. So women, you know, they living with a lot of regret now, man. It's the era of aging. A lot of women, people are older, so they looking at things a lot different. But women put more effort into it, man. They always got a plan. You know, that's my friend, that's my brother, my work husband.
See,
these sayings that wasn't created by us.
Thank you. At least somebody. That's what I needed, Wiz.
So
I said that.
This, you know, we didn't, you know, we want to believe this, but I told y'all before, man, grandma was a freak, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, they coming out
it's
with
just
a
hard
lot
to look
of
at grandma like that.
Yo, they coming out with a lot of the TikToks now when they got the granny with the long gowns on, and they like y'all little girls want to get something popping. You need to go get this type of gown. This is what got grandmama 19 kids. Yeah, you know they was popping back in the day.
You said
you know what I'm saying?
said it on our show. About the Moo.
Yeah, about the Moo. Yo, D. Corus, want to appreciate you for tapping in, man, and standing tall with me on this mission, man. So, like, we know what it is. They put a lot of effort into it. Like you and CB said, they got a whole plan while you out there being gullible and being in love. I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
The number one lie they be saying is,
That's
yours.
It's yours. Oh. Once again, thanks for having me at the Kwanzaa Film Festival. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show the clip probably next show because I couldn't get the other clip, but it was a real experience. Could you just tell us about the young lady that was running it?
She's a sister that's from Harlem. She's been doing it about 17 years to give, you know, independent filmmakers an opportunity to show their work, and possible network and get some distribution.
Yeah, that was really dope.
And, you know, she's been doing it for a long time. I'm just disappointed that it's not enough people supporting her. Like, you got a lot of black politicians and black elites in Harlem, and she be doing a lot of that out of her pocket, man. So it should be bigger than what it is. A lot of actors that came out of Harlem, directors and everything. So, you know, we just got to support our own, man. She the elder, and she needs support, man. So just want to shout out Kwanzaa Film Festival, dude.
Yes, and thank you for having me. And like I said, definitely I want you to be the connecting device to get her down here on Behind the Enemy Lines. And we're going to do our part, you know what I'm saying, to definitely push that to the forefront, you know what I mean, to get that support and whatever, because it was a real great experience, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to try to go to it, like, you know, every year if I could, you know, and just support and see new films.
No doubt.
All right, so D-Chorus in the building, Powerful Hour, your second chance. You know what I'm saying? Type in the chat where they can find all your stuff, and we're going to get to this Chucky's Cut real quick.
I'll be that. Peace. Big Al, what up?
Al, you want to read the comments first, or you want to go Chucky's Cut and come back to the comments? All right.
So Alan said it comes down to love. If you're loyal, faithful, and you love them, then anytime you make a choice, they should be at the front of things you consider. If you fall in it and you do not think about your partner, then that's a sign, divine. Get the hell out. Stop wasting time. Oh, that rhymes.
He rapping.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they got a song out about what it is to be a man.
All right, well, you got to tell us. We might have to put that on, see if it was a simp song or not. You know what I'm saying?
If it is a male, it ain't a woman's friend. That's a landmine in her friend zone. If she got dudes, friends that you don't know about, all her sins, that's my opinion. That's my hill, and I'ma stand on it.
And you're going to roll down that some bitch, too. You're going to roll down that some bitch, too. So right now, we're going to go into Chucky's Cut, ladies and gentlemen. And Chucky's Cut is our artist segment where we want to turn strangers into family. And that's what we've been doing. And like I said, I'm very proud today that we're making history. Blue Collar Scholar is a fan of Behind the Enemy Lines first and foremost. So it is proud that, you know, to have somebody that started with us with day one and that's been following us day one. And now we're going to debut his first song ever. You know what I'm saying? He was a little nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? So people, make sure y'all go and vote to keep or kill. Once again, the code is T as in Tucker, U as in umbrella, Q as in Quincy, D as in dog, D as in dog. And you go to vote to keep or kill. And we're making history today. The name of his song is Truck Hustle. And yes, man, it's going to be a different vibe, but that's what we invite here. You know what I'm saying? When we do this independent artist segment, it's not just hip-hop. It's not just rap. It don't got to be folk music. Whatever your creative vibe is, we're inviting you to share with the world and to vote to keep or kill. So we got Blue Collar Scholar, Truck Hustle on IAXISRADIO, Behind the Enemy Lines.
Without drivers, we have no country. We all brought our dreams on the road. 500,000 miles, facing death daily. Our dream becomes a home without wheels. You see mileposts, I see grave markers.
This way, that way, 600 miles a day. Searching for a break, ain't no choices to make. Gotta make the green, give life to my dream. Can't give in to my fears, gotta keep grinding gears.
Trucking through the night, headlights like fireflies. Million miles go by, cities I recognize. The hum of diesel, a lullaby to my ear. Push through the fear, keep it in gear.
Robots on the production line, if that's what you won't find. Life don't turn on a dime, I've seen the mountain I have to climb. Highways and byways, the American puzzle. Few live the hustle, fewer with the muscle.
Rest stops, lonely night, parking truckers only eating from diners, tired driving, sweating over mountains. Hustling ain't easy, that's custom made truth. Drivers are not made, we're born to live the life. Every grind worth the climb, every storm a proof.
Rockies in my mirrors, next up the Dakota Plain. Seattle to Maine, I'll never be burdened with fame. Heat wave dancing on the asphalt lane. Sweating hours, chasing showers, collecting my dollar. Keep on pushing, Blue Collar Scholar.
Trucking through the night, headlights like fireflies. Million miles go by, cities I recognize.
recognize the hum of diesel, a lullaby to my ear. Push through the fear, keep it in gear, keep it in gear, keep it in gear, keep it in gear, keep it in gear. Home time comes, but the road always calls us back. Map laid out like a storyboard, dispatch never cut any slack. Tired eyes dreaming, willpower my heart never lacked. Fueling ambition, hitting city traffic smacked. Pandemic closed the diners, election lost, diesel doubled. Deliver the freight anyway, people with trouble. Drivers rose to the call, toilet paper for all. Hospitals, no admittance. Sick in your truck, afraid it's a death sentence. Forgotten kings and queens, emergencies happen. We're always on the scenes. Thank the drivers, without them we're lost. Thank them for the cost. Through the night, headlights like fireflies. Million miles go by, cities I recognize. The hum of diesel, a lullaby to my ear. Push through the fear, keep it in gear, keep it in gear.
Oh my God, yo, oh my God, blue collar scholar, trucker hustle, ladies and gentlemen, y'all go ahead and vote to keep a kill. That's brought to you by Metal Mastermind. Shout out to Ken Candelas, you know what I'm saying, the mad composer, metalmastermind.com. We're going to show that flyer in a minute. The ultimate resource for metal artists, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, the Inner Circle provides the tools to thrive as an indie metal artist in today's competitive music scene. Gain full access to the entourage, the entire Metal Mastermind course, catalog, suite picking master, interludes for electric guitar, killer scale runs, metal mass music theory, metal producer overload, metal bass master, metal studio designer, metal vocal, metal songwriter, plus exclusive ebooks, access to vibrant metal community, and discounts or other merchandise and shop, one-to-one virtual coaching as well. Our experts have it all for you at Metal Mastermind. Shout out to the mad composer, Ken Candelas. Make sure y'all go check them out. Like I said, their specialty is metal music, but they're real engineers, all right? They're real teachers of music. He is a professor at 4 different universities, as well as SAE, where I attended and graduated. I can say I graduated. And you can learn some music from them, so go ahead and check them out, man. Shout out to the Blue Collar Scholar. Thank you for taking the chance on Chucky's Cut and Behind the Enemy Lines. It looks like from the votes you're doing very well. Keep on writing music. Even if you don't perform it yourself, write for other people, because that was a good song. And you know why I enjoyed it so much? Me personally, like I said, I don't usually give breakdowns, but every once in a while, a song touches me. That song touches me because I was a truck driver. And as a truck driver, everything that he talked about, I went through. The fear of driving through a mountain for the first time, pulling into the gas stations. You would be surprised, like I said, you know, you don't really appreciate other people's lives until they bring you into the story. And there's so many stories that are not being told. So shout out to all the truck drivers that keep the world spinning. Like he said, being replaced by robots, that's actually a thing now. So a lot of people are worried about their jobs and how they're going to get things done. So that whole, when I heard it, that's when I called you, Wiz. I said, yo, we got to play this. Okay. We got to play this. Even though it was brand new, we wasn't sure how the people were going to take it, but it connected, and I know it's going to connect with a lot of truck drivers, and it shows some appreciation to the world of the truckers and how the truckers make the world go around, because I was really numb to that fact until I became a truck driver. Your Five Below, thank a truck driver. Your Target, thank a truck driver. Your Walmart, thank a truck driver. Your food in your local supermarket, thank a truck driver. You'll be surprised what they they do, what they have to go through, sleeping on the road. Woo, yeah, man. Shout out to Blue Collar Scholar. I hope y'all enjoyed that track.
Shout out to my son. He does trucking too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, CDL world. You know what I'm saying?
He loves traveling different states and all that. We was just talking about it.
Yeah, that's a really good track, man. I really happy that you sent that in, man. So before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you want to be a part of the show, reach out to me, Gatekeeper718, Tyrone Green on Facebook. You got BHLFamily52 at yahoo.com. You can email us at any time. We're going to have some more exciting interviews coming up for 2025. Happy New Year's to everybody that's under the sound of my voice. You made it. Put your goals in order and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to stay focused sometimes. And quicksand, I know now, is not an outer thing, it's an inner thing. And a lot of times we get stuck in our own quicksand, and it keeps us from reaching our goals and getting to the places where we want to go. And when you think about where you want to go and how you're going to get there, it's going to be a lot tougher than you think when you're putting down that plan. But keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So every time, I think in 2025, I think we're going to give something that, like a little word to follow behind our show. And our word for today was, me personally, is keep moving forward, all right? If you're in that quicksand, get yourself out of it and keep moving forward. I like what D-Chorus said. I think all the topics that we bring up on Behind the Enemy Lines are not relationship breakup topics. It's actually the opposite. We bring up these hard conversations that people don't want to have, or probably are not able to have the words to open up the conversation, and we give you a platform for you to now take to your wife or your man or whatever you have as a partner and say, hey, watch this. Use us to spark the conversation that might keep your relationship together. That's my goal as the gatekeeper. So when they say, what's your podcast about? I said it's about relationships from the male's point of view. Yes, men, we have to change our view on certain things. We have to be 10 toes down, not just when it comes to violence, sex, and drugs, on some of the things that we haven't done and some of the things that we need to do better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for those who have sons. Y'all got young kings. Heavy is the crown. Okay, but we got a lot of kids, a lot of men that want the throne, but they don't want the crown. You hear what I said? That they want the throne, but they don't want the crown. They want the glam, they want the glitz, they want the glitter that comes with saying that, yo, I'm a boss. But they don't want everything else that comes with it. The down moments, the hard times, the stresses that go on when things don't go the way that you anticipate or you hope. So you have to make sure that you're willing to fight the good fight every day. You know what I'm saying? Not just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah. Every day, okay? So I want to thank everybody that was tuned in. I want to shout out to my daughter, Takaija. She's on the show. She would have been on today with Takaija's Takes, but she had a tryout for her step team. I think they're waiting on the results as if they made it or not. So she said she did well, so I believe her on that. Also, she's been in the Colgate games. We was in a part of the Colgate tournament. I think it's the 49th year that they did it, the 49th year. My first time ever experiencing it and learning what Colgate is about. All women's track event, you know what I'm saying? That happened back in the days, and a lot of women have been a part of it. And she did well. She made the finals for February 19th for the shot put, and she's also doing well with, January 19th. I don't know why I keep saying February. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. January 19th, she made the finals for the shot put, and she's also doing well in the 200, and I think she did a 55 as well. But definitely she made the finals for the shot put, so I want to congratulate her on that, giving her our love from Behind the Enemy Lines, IAXISRADIO, and all her uncles that are here that believe in everything that she's doing. So good job to Kaija, and keep it up. Any last words from you, Wiz?
No, I just wanted to say, Happy New Year's to everybody, and just, share the show. I'm saying number 78. I'm saying it's remarkable to do it this long and all that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And go Cowboys.
Oh my God. The Buffalo Don said congratulations. Once again, please, everybody share it. I love y'all show because it's about learning and discussing, which help understand and fixes things. And that's what I want a lot of people to get. So, you know, sometimes I get worried about the topics. I get worried about the feedback because, you know, sometimes you have to argue to get to listening. You know what I'm saying? And just because you argue doesn't mean that we're fighting. We're just at a disagreement. But if we're never having the conversation, I think that is more dangerous because things just build up and build up and build up and build up. And then the next thing you know, you destroy something that was wonderful that's now gone because we didn't even talk about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all that tune in and support us. We'll be back on the 25th, ladies and gentlemen. Stay in tune. Tell a friend, IAXIS Radio. We got about 25 different shows that show from Monday to Sunday. And then we got a radio station that goes from Sunday to Sunday with great DJs. So make sure y'all tuning in on the TuneIn app. Share it, like it, tell people about it. If you have topics, you can reach out to me. If you want to be on the show, you can reach out to me, bhlfamily52@yahoo.com. If you want to reach out to Al, IAXIS Radio, go to IAXISRadio.com. We got merchandise. We got whatever you need. We got book bags. We got cups. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got everything. Phil Wiz, let him know the playoffs is on and Dallas is on the milk carton. Yes, thank you. You can disagree and still be friends. And a lot of people don't know that. It's a lost argument tool called debate. Oh, right. Today people go from it's all good straight to nuclear. And that's something that we got to work on men. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of having that disease as well. We want to thank y'all for supporting Behind the Enemy Lines, IAXIS Radio, and everything that's IAXIS Radio. Make sure y'all go and support. I'm the Gatekeeper. This is my partner in crime.
What's up? This is Wiz.
And we can't stand each other, but we get along for the next 2 hours.
That's right.
Without drivers, we have no country. We all brought our dreams on the road. 500,000 miles, facing death daily. Our dream becomes a home without wheels. You see mileposts, I see grave markers. This way, that way, 600 miles a day. Searching for a break, ain't no choices to make. Gotta make the green, give life to my dream. Can't give in to my fears, gotta keep grinding gears. Trucking through the night, headlights like fireflies. Million miles go by, cities I recognize. The hum of diesel, a lullaby to my ear. Push through the fear, keep it in gear. Robots on the production line, if that's what you won't find. Life don't turn on a dime, I've seen the mountain I have to climb. Highways and byways, the American puzzle. You live the hustle, fewer with the muscle. Rest stops, lonely night, parking truckers only. Eating from diners, tired driving, sweating over mountains. Hustling ain't easy, that's custom made truth. Drivers are not made, we're born to live the life every
Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. People go around the world for love, they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do to do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do. Made me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would.